Welcome, class. Today we'll be learning about limits.
What's a limit?
I know what a limit is.
Okay, Mr. Lee, explain what a limit is.
A limit is the value that a function approaches as the input approaches some value.
Good, Nicholas. Do you know what else limits are used for?
Limits are what the Mets have when it comes to wins.
That is true, Kevin, but that is not in the mathematical way of expressing limits.
Limits are used to define continuity, derivatives, and integrals.
Yes, Mr. Lee. Why can't Kevin be as smart as you?
I don't know. Cool, what are some properties of limits?
I'll show you. Some properties of limits include scalar multiple, sum or difference, the product, the quotient, and power properties.
Okay, Mr. Victor, can you show us an example of a problem?
Sure.
That seems easy.
Okay, Kevin, then do this problem.
Is the limit -5?
Yes, Mr. Lee, it is.
What? How'd you get that so fast? How'd you get that answer?
Maybe you shouldn't question the difficulty of doing limits, Mr. Tansey.
See, Kevin, if you just plug in -3 for x like you did in the last problem, it'll turn into 0 over 0, which is indeterminate form, and doesn't give you an answer. First, you must divide out a common factor, then once you've done that, you can plug in -3 for x and get -5.
Oh, limits are harder than I thought.
Okay, now solve this problem.
Oh, this is easy, I got it.
Okay, give Mr. Tansey a chance, please.
I have no idea.
Please calm down, Mr. Tansey. To solve this problem, you must rationalize the numerator. Problem, you have to rationalize the numerator. So you multiply by the thing. Now plug in 0.
It's definitely in there, dude.
Oh, I see. Are there any other different methods for solving limits?
Yes, using a common denominator. You can't plug in 0 immediately or else you get 0 over 0. So you have to find a common denominator for the top part.
Okay, this seems easy enough, but do limits apply to trigonometry in any way?
Yes, they do. In fact, limits are applied to trig functions very simply. Alright, here are some special trig limits.
Finally, something that is easy. Can we do an example problem so I can get one right?
You mean so I can get it right? You can sit there and complain.
Settle down, girls. We're almost done.
I just want to go home and watch the Mets lose again.
I'm just gonna go home and play computer games. I don't even need to come to this class anymore.
Okay, boys, calm down. We just have to learn about one-side limits and then we're done.
Oh no, more complicated stuff.
No, it's pretty simple, actually.
Are these the limits you try to solve when they approach from either the right or left side?
Yes, one important thing to remember is if the limit approaches different values from the left and right, the overall limit doesn't exist. What is the limit from the right side? What's the limit from the left side? And does the limit exist?
The limit from the right side is 10, and the limit from the left side is 4. The limit does not exist.
Wow, Kevin, you got to answer it. I think that's a good place to end.
Yeah.